Hi everybody, I'm Helen Birch, a clinical hypnotherapist, and in today's video I'm going to talk about PTSD and how to cope with PTSD. So a thought-provoking statistic is that 7 out of every 100 people will experience post-traumatic stress disorder at some point in their lives, and these past couple of years have been a year of suffering for many. Loss of loved ones, fear of the disease itself, social isolation, uncertainty, financial deprivation are just a few of the challenges that have been thrown at us these past couple of years. Such challenges is bound to leave psychological scars, and for some, this level of stress has created PTSD. For those already suffering, it has been made worse. Those involved in or a witness to any traumatic event, a traffic accident, plane crash, violent crime, terrorist attack, or a natural disaster like an earthquake, a hurricane, or a flood, may subsequently feel lots of different emotions. You may feel intense shock, confusion, and fear. You may feel numb, overwhelmed, and disconnected. And you may feel all these emotions all at once. These emotions aren't limited to the people who experience the event directly. Round-the-clock news and social media coverage means that we are all bombarded with horrific images of tragedy, suffering, and loss almost the instant that they occur anywhere in the world. Repeated exposure to such trauma can overwhelm your nervous system and create traumatic stress, just as if you had experienced the event yourself firsthand. And if these symptoms do not diminish over time, if you seem to have become entrenched and unable to move forward from the incident, then you may be suffering from PTSD. The symptoms can range from mild to severe and will often come and go in waves. There may be times when you feel jumpy and anxious, and other times when you feel disjointed and listless. The brain's natural response to a dangerous or life-threatening situation is what is known as fight or flight. So with PTSD, however, a person has not been able to process the traumatic event, and the brain's natural process is disrupted. When situations arise in the future that remind a person of the original trauma, then the fight or flight response can be triggered unnecessarily. So you may be suffering effects of secondary trauma also, and this is when a family member, a student, a colleague, or a friend has experienced a traumatic event and you feel the impact of their distress. Secondary trauma can often lead to secondary traumatic stress, which causes similar symptoms to PTSD. The pandemic has made the amount of trauma that those in caring professions, such as education, are having to support and deal with a lot more trauma. So suffering secondary trauma can lead to compassion, fatigue, and burnout. If you think you may be suffering from PTSD, or if your PTSD symptoms have worsened due to the pandemic, then you may need help, and help is at hand with hypnotherapy. Hypnotherapy emphasises physical and mental relaxation and is a highly effective intervention for PTSD. Plus, hypnotherapy is also drug-free, offers immediate results, and resolves underlying issues. Hypnotherapy will tailor techniques specifically to you, helping you to manage symptoms and recognise potential triggers, as well as changing the way that you react to them. Hypnotherapy will get you back on track and will give you the coping skills and mechanisms that you need to gain back control. So thank you very much for watching. If you want to discuss PTSD with me some more and want to see how I can help you, then I'm really happy to talk. If you click in the link below, then we can make an appointment and have a chat. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Helen Birch, clinical hypnotherapist at hypnosisinyorkshire.com. Thank you. Bye.